everyone. I thought I would talk to a friend of mine, Susie Schwartz, and she has an app called Unplug, which teaches you how to meditate. Guys, I've been trying to learn how to meditate for years and years and years, and I either fall asleep or I get bored or my mind wanders. So Susie really helped me understand how simple and easy it was. She actually invented something called 16-second meditation. So let's find out what this is all about. Hi.
Nice to see you.
Will you tell me a little bit about, just tell everybody who you are and what you do?
I guess what I do is I help people stress less, feel calm, and sleep at night. I opened up Unplugged Meditation, which is the world's first drop-in secular meditation studio. We also have an app, so you can just click a button and change your inner state in under 10 minutes. I love it. I'm a heavy user.
Well, I would hope so. But let me ask you, how long have you been meditating?
I would say 8 years now. I used to be a fashion editor. I was so stressed out. My mother-in-law was like, you need to breathe. And I'm like, what's that? And at the time it was really complicated. So I'm like, where's the dry bar of meditation where you can go in 30 minutes later, come out feeling great? It didn't exist. So I'm like, oh my gosh, this is a great business idea. I should quit fashion and open up a meditation studio.
Can you talk to me about the benefits of what it's brought personally into your life?
Stress for me is optional. Anytime I feel myself being activated, I can press my inner pause button and get calm. It lowers your blood pressure. It helps you focus. It builds your memory. It allows you to physically change the structure of your brain. When you're 25, your brain is at peak. And after that, it slowly starts to go down. They tested people 50 years and older, and they had them meditate every day for 8 weeks, and their brain got back to the same level as a 25-year-old.
I would love any tips that you have to get started.
People think they're not good at it because they think too much and they can't stop the inner chatter in their brain. Thinking is actually part of meditation. There's 3 things that happen. 1 is you pick a point of awareness. So let's say we choose our breath. 2, you notice your breath going in and out, and then you let it slip away. You're like, I'm here. And then you start thinking, what's for dinner? And then you notice that, and you gently bring your awareness back to 1. Mind wanders, bring it back. And the reason why I'm doing this is not because I'm crazy. It's like a bicep curl for your brain. The more my mind wanders and the more I gently bring it back to that point of awareness, I'm actually changing the physical structure of my prefrontal cortex, which is where memory, executive decision-making, focus, and compassion lives. And I'm shrinking my amygdala, which is where stress and fight or flight are. Right now, people are really freaking out because of what's happening. So what I want to teach you is called the 16-second meditation. Police officers use it. The military uses it. My sons use it.
Teenagers do this?
Kids can do it. It's 16 seconds. So close your eyes. And I want you to think of something stressful, like the 4:05 at 5 p.m. and you're late for a meeting. And now I want you to breathe in through your nose to the count of 4, 2, 3, 4, and hold your breath for 4 seconds. 2, 3, 4, and an audible exhale out. I want to hear it. 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4. Open your eyes. Were you thinking about that stressful thought when we were counting and breathing at the same time?
No, I was thinking about counting.
When you stop that pattern and you slow down your breath, you send a signal to your brain that everything's okay. So it takes you out of fight or flight.
I think a lot about a horse running around a track, and I have to get the horse off the track. Sometimes that really helps me understand how I have to interrupt the horse, right? Because my brain is going in circles like that.
Or you can think of it like a deep dive. When you look at the ocean, the water is very turbulent on the outside. But underneath that, it's very still and silent. There could be a lot going on the outside. But just like our cell phones, put on the do not disturb sign, put it on silent, and if you can breathe, you can meditate, and anybody can do this. There's a thing called meditation. You sit in your bed, click the app first thing in the morning, and I do 10 minutes. And then I start my day. And I use this tool called habit stacking. I don't have my cappuccino unless I do my meditation.
Well, I have kids in the mornings.
I have kids too. I actually do it before they wake me up.
How do you get little kids to do this?
Put a stuffed animal on their belly and have them watch it rise and fall. And it helps you redirect. Give yourself 1 minute. Say, you know what? I'm just going to breathe and count my breath for 1 minute in the morning. Next week, you go to 2. I just meditate 10 minutes in the morning. That is my habit. It's my non-negotiable. It doesn't have to be long to be effective.
There's guided meditation, and then there's just meditation on your own. What do you recommend?
I use the app because we have over 70 teachers and over 700 things. A guided visualization, meditation, sound baths, breath work. It's almost like the food court. There's different ways to do it to keep it interesting so that you actually will want to meditate.
I'm very curious about sound baths and binaural music.
It kind of just calms down your brain, almost like you're giving your brain a shower. And sound baths are when they play these crystal bowls. The sound vibration kind of works with your body in a way that it vibrates the water inside of your body. So you feel like you're being massaged without being touched. Different frequencies do different things. So there are frequencies to energize and there's frequencies to calm down. If you have a lemon at home, if you smell it and have that be your point of awareness, that'll make you feel energized. If you have an orange and you smell it, that'll make you feel happy. And then you let it go, mind wanders, and then you smell again. You could do it with oils or you could do it with the actual fruit.
I can't thank you enough, Susie, because I just didn't know how to get started. So I feel like now I know what to do.
It's just easy. I heard this quote, we could spend the next 6 weeks holding our breath, or we could spend the next 6 weeks learning how to breathe.
I really appreciate all of your wisdom and your kindness. I can't wait to get started because I do feel like I'm going to learn how to breathe.
I love that you're sharing this with so many people. Thank you for letting me help you help them.
I'll see you later. Thank you so much, Susie. That was so incredibly helpful. I'm going to start to meditate every day for 1 minute. Who's with me?